Hey, what's up everyone? Welcome back to another video of mine, and today we're going to be talking about Smash Bros. Ultimate. So let's get into it. Now, Smash Bros. Has been around for a very long time. I actually have very fond memories of playing it on my Nintendo 64, which I unfortunately don't have anymore. RIP. But, with that being said, Super Smash Bros. Ultimate, which came out a couple of years ago actually, is by far one of my favorite games of all time. With all the characters you can pick, and all the new stages, and the nostalgia I have for the original game, I've played this game for probably hours at a time. So that's why today I wanted to take the time and tell you about my top 3 best characters in Super Smash Bros. Ultimate. As well as talking about 3 Super Smash Bros. Characters that, no matter how many times I use them, I seem to always suck. So, without further ado, let's get into the list. First up, for one of my strongest, we have Little Mac. Yes, you heard that right, he is one of my strongest. Now don't think I don't know about the complaints about Little Mac. I have complaints about him too. His air game is awful, and his recovery is abysmal. But it's impossible to deny that Little Mac is one of the fastest characters in the game, as well as one that really packs a punch with quite a few of its moves. Overall, Little Mac is a very selective and specific character. If I am using an arena where I know that I'm not going to have to risk falling too much, then yeah, I'll definitely use Little Mac like the King of Fighters Stadium. But if it's one where I have a huge chance of falling, then there is no way I'm going to use this guy. The first character I'm absolutely horrible with is Olimar. What does he even do? Honestly, I've tried using Olimar quite a few times, and every single time I have no idea what the freak I'm doing. So, Olimar, I'm sure you're a good character to someone, but it's just not me, okay? Please, get off my screen, alright? Let's move on to one of my strongest again. Next up for one of my strongest, we have Bilath. Yeah, this is a total upgrade from Little Mac. Yeah, Bilath is a complete badass, both in design and in game controls. Now I said Little Mac can hit hard, but he has absolutely nothing on Bilath, whose 2 moves have helped me so much in every game I've ever played of Super Smash Bros. Sure, she's a little slow, and her up move is not great, to say the best, but she is a really powerful character. So, whether she's sending you into the stratosphere with a spear, or whether she's one-hit KOing you with a hammer that hits like a semi, Bilath is one of my favorite and one of my best characters. But now let's get back into one of my worst. Next up for one of my weakest, we have Jigglypuff. Now, Jigglypuff... Next up, we have Jigglypuff, who dates all the way back to the original Super Smash Bros. As an unlockable character. Now, I don't have as much of a problem with Jigglypuff as I do Olimar, but it's more that Jigglypuff can't hit well. It has one good move, the Sing move, which can make your opponent dizzy for a few seconds while you have the chance to beat the heck out of him. But other than that, it's just not a very good character to me. I'm sure someone is an expert, masterclass in using Jigglypuff. But still, I can't use Jigglypuff no matter how much I try. I know Little Mac was a close combat fighter. Jigglypuff is the same thing. She has no projectiles that I know of, or can remember at this very moment. Another thing about Jigglypuff is that when you are facing someone who knows how to use it, it can be very annoying because they will just spam using Sing, which is very annoying. It was annoying in the original game, and it is annoying now. And finally, what is probably my best character in all of Super Smash Bros. Ultimate, King DDD. Honestly, I don't know why people don't talk about King DDD more. He is an amazing character. He has amazing recovery in the air. His hammer can hit like a truck if you know how to aim it. He has the ability to suck people in like Kirby and spit them out all over. And He has these cute little projectiles. Aww. Ow! Ow! Bad projectile! Needless to say, I do believe King DDD is my best character, and probably one of the most underrated characters in all of the game. And finally, we went from my strongest character to what might possibly be my weakest character. I've only used them once, and that was yesterday. And I got completely obliterated. And that character is none other than Minecraft's Steve.
They ask you how you are, you just have to say that you're fine when you're not really fine.
Yes, I admit Steve has an interesting concept with the idea of being able to mine blocks in the middle of a battle so that you can use them to your advantage. But I have absolutely no clue how to use it. Even when my brother showed me how to dig down, and I tried for a solid 10 seconds of mining before I got my behind handed to me, I couldn't mine a single freaking block. Now, I'm not saying Steve is a bad character. Not at all. You're probably useful to someone. But it's just not me. Steve is way too complicated a character for me to ever use. In fact, the only moves of him that were ever useful to me were his up move, where I could fly around using fireworks, and his minecart move, where I was able to knock back opponents left and right. It kind of reminded me of Wario's motorcycle, except not as good. But there you go, guys. There are my top 3 best and top 3 worst Smash Bros. Characters. Tell me down below, what are your favorites? What are your least favorites? Please don't slam Little Mac. I really do like him. And until next time, goodbye.